15-year-old boy has been stabbed to death whilst at school, with another teen now being held over his alleged murder. The teenager was killed at All Saints Catholic High School in Sheffield at around 12:17 p.m. on Monday. The boy was reportedly attacked by another pupil 3 times as he made his way to lessons, as other pupils watched on in horror. Cops swarmed the school as students were plunged into lockdown before another 15-year-old boy was arrested on suspicion of murder. Teachers raced to perform emergency first aid as an air ambulance landed. The boy was then taken to hospital in a serious condition, but sadly died soon after arriving. Both teenagers are understood to be students at the school, which was then closed for hours. The arrested teen remains in custody and is now being quizzed by specially trained officers on suspicion of murder.
I'm sure you will understand that the information I'm about to give you relates to an incident which has only happened a very short time ago. On this basis, I am able to take questions, but it is unlikely I will be able to provide much more information than that which I will share with you now in this statement. It is with great sadness that I share with you today a teenager has died following a stabbing at a Sheffield school earlier today. Our thoughts are with the family of the boy, his friends, and the whole school community. At 12:17 p.m, emergency services were called to All Saints Catholic High School on Granville Road. The victim, a 15-year-old boy, suffered serious injuries, and despite the best efforts of the ambulance service, he sadly died a short time later. A 15-year-old boy has been arrested on suspicion of murder and remains in our custody at this time. We know that what has happened will cause significant distress and concern. I would like to reassure you that our officers will remain on scene and in the local area to offer reassurance to parents, staff, and local residents as our investigation continues. Although we are in the early stages of our inquiries, we are working at pace to build a full picture of how this tragedy has unfolded. We urge you to be mindful that there are loved ones at the centre of this, and they are grieving the profound loss of a teenage boy in the most devastating of circumstances. We would therefore ask you to avoid speculation and the sharing of online content which could be distressing to them and detrimental to our investigation. We urge anyone with any information that they believe can assist us to get in touch. Thank you.
Head teacher Sean Pender said in an earlier message to parents, "I'm writing to inform you that today we have dealt with an extremely serious incident here in school, resulting in us going into lockdown procedure. The incident involved 2 students, one of whom we believe has been seriously injured. All the other students are contained and safe. I will endeavour to update you with as much information as possible at the earliest opportunity. We ask for your prayers and support at this time." Sheffield Heeley MP Louise Howe said a serious question will now have to be answered after the fatal stabbing. The Labour MP added, "Horrific news that the young pupil from All Saints High School has died. All my thoughts are with his family and friends and the entire community at All Saints." The teenager is in custody and South Yorkshire Police have assured parents that there is no ongoing risk at the school. A criminal investigation will now obviously take place, but serious questions will have to be answered about how this could have happened. I will be working with the school, the police and the council to make sure they are. Arman Ahmed, one of the managers at Castle Asian Community Trust and Mosque in nearby Norfolk Road, claimed children are afraid as there's been an increase in crime in the area recently.
The terrible stabbing in Sheffield is one where I think the whole country would want to reach out to the family, to the friends, to the school, the entire community in their grief and mourn with them. Obviously there'll be an investigation, but I think at this point I simply speak for the country on behalf to the individuals affected, to the family in particular, but everybody impacted by this awful situation. A young boy has gone to school and hasn't returned home, and so my first thoughts as Prime Minister and as a father are with the family.